Okay, so RNG. We gotta pray to our RNG gods, right? Anytime we play a video game, we have a loot box. And we open up that loot box and we look in. And inevitably, after our 10th dungeon run, we still just have fake internet money. And we really want that epic +10 sword that can defeat everybody in PvP. But alas, RNG is not with us. So how this works is if I were me and I was talking to you and I said, hey, I'm thinking of a number. The number is between 1 and 10. This is the sign for 10. So now you're learning sign language. So I want a number between 1 and 10. What number am I guessing? Well, I don't know. Because the random number generator is going to randomly generate a number between 1 and 10. So, let me show you how this works. This is the same set position button, only I'm going to add a little something. Here on my screen, I'm going to add, say, a text label. This label is going to give me what my random number is. My random pick a number. Okay, so I'm going to name this one number, and I'm going to say the text is not going to be anything because I'm going to call upon this ID when I do it. So on the event that this is clicked, I'm going to insert and show code. I want to set my text to the ID of number, and the text is going to end up being a random number, which is located here in my math. Can you see math? And if I select math, we have a random number. This is the same thing. I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 10. Now the only thing that this is going to do is just show you proof that this works. There's 3, there's 4, there's 6, there's 5, there's 6, there's 4. Now if I pick a random number between 1 and 100, hit reset, hit run, 7, 8, 4, 8. Well, this isn't working. Let me see. It's still only doing these. Why? Well, that's a very good question. Oh, wait. I guess I went a little higher. I guess the random number is just randomly picking numbers between 1 and 10 for some weird reason. But it shouldn't be doing that, so I don't know why. But either way, that's what random number generator does. But what we're going to do is we're going to continue to use that same set position that we had for our click me. I'm actually going to get rid of that text box because I don't need it anymore. It was just there for display purposes only. Now my mission is I want to click this and I want it to randomly pick a new location somewhere. So if we go back into our code, I don't need this, and well, I can throw this down here. So I'm still setting the position of this button. Because, hey, when this button is clicked, which is what they're saying, when this ID, which we've named set position button, is clicked, something happens. And in this case, we're setting the position of it to a different location, which we currently have at 0, 0. But we want to use a random number generator. Now remember, before I take this, this is my X coordinate, this is my Y coordinate. Again, we're here in our set position. ID, X, Y, width, and height. So, ID, X, Y, and of course, we hit that arrow, we have width and height. But we don't need that right now. We're going to get rid of those. Now, if you want to play around with them and set random height and width, I'm okay with that. So what we need to do is we need to set a random X location. So if I have a random number for my X, I don't know which number I need on my X plane at all. But I can tell you that my X plane, hold on, my screen's blank. I want to make sure I'm still recording. Yeah. My X plane is going from left to right. So you need to find out which number randomly on the X position, you can randomly pick a number between. What's your starting number? What's your ending number? And then for your Y position, that goes up and down. What random Y and what is my beginning number and my ending number to give a random number that throws in there. And the purpose of this, when it's done, I'll show you. Let me go into my projects. I probably have it somewhere else down here because I don't want to have you see the code too much, which I know. So that one moved, but this should be random, and it should continuously move every time you click it to a new location. So I don't have a living example, and I don't want to throw the code in there to give it away because you are supposed to use. And you're supposed to cry a little. And you're supposed to have to think about it and pull your hair out. Yeah, that's where the real learning happens. I have faith